Oh, we're on. Hey friends. I don't see anybody on yet. I am gonna actually fix something really quick here. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm so close to the screen. Okay. Did I fix it? Let me see. All right, I think I did. Now I gotta adjust this. Okay. Now let's see if I can get out of this. Yeah. Oh, hey Stephanie. There's no costume today. Hi, Lori. If the book was titled Hot Mess, this would be the costume today. Today has been crazy. Is this backwards for you guys, or is it like, hi Tracy, if somebody can just tell me if the words are backwards or if they're, not backwards. I'm trying to fix no, it's good. Okay, all right. Andy will be proud that I finally figured out how to Facebook Live and adjust the setting so that when I show you guys the book and the pictures and the words, they're not backwards. Hi, Morgan. Okay, but now I feel like you guys can't see some of the props I have, but that's okay. I can work on that for next week. How about we do that? Okay. All right. So, no costume today, but I really encourage you guys to stay on and listen to the story. It's short, and then I have like a short little presentation to do at the end. It's beneficial for everybody, all ages. I think you'll like it. It's a cute story. So, we still have like 1 more minute. If you guys seen my Facebook post today, for the month of July, we are going to read books that focus on kindness. So any book that has a kindness theme in it, we'll be reading. Because I think with everything that's going on in the world right now, we could all use a refresher on just positivity, kindness, and being loving. I know I get caught up in the news and the negativity, and I start not acting so nice. So this will be good for me too, to read books about kindness. So, all right, it's 4 o'clock, so we're gonna get started. Today we are reading, Have You Filled a Bucket Today? All right, and this is a guide to daily happiness for kids, but I really think the author should, now I'm gonna have a hard time pointing to my stuff. Anyways, I think the author should take away kids, because honestly, this book, all ages benefit from it. So, hi Jonathan. So let's get started. And so, Have You Filled Your Bucket Today is actually written by a lady who does a lot of seminars that talk about how to teach people to be kind and be happy and be positive. And she's really famous on the East Coast. Her web page is Bucket Philosophy with an F. And so she has a lot of amazing things on there. But anyways, let's get reading. everywhere in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. I think I skipped everyone, so let me start all over. All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. You can't see it, but it's there. So there's everybody walking around. And the author is telling us that we all carry around an invisible bucket. So it's a bucket, but you can't see it. All right, but this one you could see, but we're going to pretend like you can't. You have a bucket. Each member of your family has a bucket. Your grandparents have a bucket. Your friends and your neighbors, they all have a bucket. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. There's the picture, and you can see everybody's buckets. Your bucket has one purpose only. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and your good feelings about yourself. You feel happy and good when your bucket is full, and you feel sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. So there's a full bucket, and there's an empty bucket. This is really messing me up here. Okay. So a full bucket is good, an empty bucket is bad. Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their buckets are full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. Other people can fill your bucket, and you can fill theirs. You can fill your own bucket too. So how do you fill a bucket? All right, so how do we fill our invisible buckets? Sorry for the glare, guys. You can fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or do something kind, or even when you give someone a smile. That's being a bucket filler. A bucket filler is a loving, caring person who says and does nice things to make other people feel special. When you treat others with kindness and respect, you're filling their bucket and you're filling your bucket. Hey, Andy. All right, so there we go. I love the pictures. But you can also dip into a bucket and take out some of those good feelings. You dip into a bucket when you make fun of someone, when you say or do mean things, or when you ignore someone. That's called bucket dipping. You're taking things out. Bullying is also bucket dipping. When you hurt others, you dip into their bucket, but you're also dipping into your own bucket too. So when we're nice and loving to people, we fill their bucket and we fill our buckets. But when we're mean, or we say mean things, or we bully, we're taking things out of other people's bucket, but we're also taking things out of our bucket. Many people who dip have an empty bucket. They may think they can fill their own bucket by dipping into somebody else's, but that never works. You never fill your own bucket when you dip into someone else's. But guess what? When you fill someone's bucket, you're filling yours too. You feel good when you help others feel good. Right. See, I love the pictures of the different colors coming out of the buckets. It just represents like happiness and love. And I know you guys can't really see it, but it's hearts and stars and just everything that symbolizes like fun and love and light. All day long, we are either filling up our buckets or dipping into others' buckets. And this happens by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. You love your mom and dad. Why not tell them you love them? And you can tell them why. Your caring words will fill their buckets with joy. Right, so there's buckets being filled. And so this picture right here, guys, kind of symbolizes when you're filling somebody else's bucket, you're also filling yours. Hi, Austin. Hi, Susie. Watch for smiles to light up their faces. You will feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you have filled a bucket. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket and think of what you can do or say to help fill their bucket. Okay. More cute little pictures. You see all the stars and the hearts and the love. Here are some ideas for you. You can smile and say hi to a bus driver, because bus drivers have buckets too. You can invite the new kid at school to play with you, because they have buckets too. All right, we got the bus driver, his bucket. Okay, new friends at school, everybody has a bucket. You could write a thank you note to your teacher. You could tell your grandpa that you love spending time with him. There are many ways to fill a bucket. Note to the teacher, walking with grandpa, and that's also the front page. Bucket filling is fun and so easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or old you are, it doesn't cost money, and it doesn't take much time. And remember, when you're filling someone else's bucket, you're filling yours too. When you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, and your neighborhood better places for all, because bucket filling makes everyone feel good. So there's the bucket filling going on. Again, when you fill someone else's bucket, you're filling yours too. And then look at all the hearts in the neighborhood. I love it. So why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something nice to fill someone's bucket today. And at the end of each day, ask yourself, did I fill a bucket today? So it's kind of like you're just starting out your day with positivity and making that promise to yourself that you're going to be nice to everybody. And then at the end of the night, when you're in your PJs, you could ask yourself if you fill someone's bucket. Yes, I did. That's the life of a bucket filler. You're nice to everybody and you fill their buckets. And that's you. Cute little page, the bucket's overflowing. All right, and that's the end. I'll just show you a little picture of the author and the illustrator. All right, so that was, have you filled a bucket today? So I'm just gonna kind of demonstrate what filling a bucket looks like. So in the story, we saw everyone's buckets, but we know that in real life, not everybody walks around with a bucket like this, right? It's an invisible bucket. And when we fill our buckets with good things, that's being positive, being nice, being loving, doing something nice for somebody else, we're filling our buckets. And so when I think of things like that, I think of like, I'm filling my bucket with like flowers. If I help an old lady cross the street, that's filling my bucket and filling hers. And it's just, I just imagine all these like positive, it's a little doggy, fun little things being put into your bucket. Hearts, stars, my favorite like glitter, like pixie dust. All right, I know boys probably imagine different stuff, but for me, this is what I like imagine my buckets being filled with. It's those good feelings, those rainbows and stars and positivity. All right, when you fill your bucket with those things, it makes you feel good inside. All right, but when you're mean to somebody or you say something ugly or you bully them, it's like you're taking all the stuff out of their bucket, but you're also emptying yours too, and that doesn't feel good. So that is just a quick demonstration on what filling a bucket looks like. So I hope you guys liked this story, and I hope you all get off of Facebook and don't forget unicorns. Yes, unicorns. Everybody loves unicorns and mermaids and sparkles and bling and pink. So fill someone's bucket today. When we get off here, go tell your parents how much you love them and do something nice for them, because you're going to make them feel good, and then you're going to feel good, and I can go on and on forever. So hope you guys are doing good. I miss you, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday.